Hey guys, it's Bianca Sophia. Okay, so I want to start off by saying, oh, it's 3, 2, 1 right now. I love that. It's always something like that, isn't it? It's like every time you look at the clock, it's either 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 2, 2, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. You know what I mean? And it's always weird, right? Okay. I'm getting giggly because I know what I'm talking about is it's like that laughing thing I do sometimes. It's like a defense mechanism, right? Like I don't know why. Of course, I get the worst defense mechanism ever, right? Like I remember when I was in treatment at the watershed, and it was like one of those morning things where the whole the big group was in there for morning meditation, whatever the hell it was, and it was like the person, the teacher, whatever the hell it is, the counselor, I don't remember what they're called, was talking about the tech or whatever, was talking about something really serious, right? And it had a triggering effect on me. So of course, other people's triggering response would be something else, but mine is laughing, right? And it was like a really serious subject, right? And it was like a death or something, like something really sad. And of course, what I do, I laugh, right? And I get in trouble. Excuse me. And of course, I would get in trouble, right? Like, how you're laughing at a time like this? You know what I mean? I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's like, it's a defense mechanism. Like, I can't help it. Like I'll laugh in the most, the most, inappropriate times ever, right? And that sucks, you guys. That's one of the things that always was wrong. Like, that just sucks, right? But whatever, it is what it is. So what the hell is that? I just looked over on the floor and the Archangel Michael card is on the floor. And I'm like, why is that there on the floor like that? Philip must have pushed him under there or something. Like, you forgot your card. That's just weird. Like, why would he do that? That's just weird. I'm like, it's just, whatever. Okay, let's just erase that from our minds. Okay, so all right, so let me just get into this. All right, what I'm going to talk about is I know people are curious about what happened with let me rewind back to the time of after that first sacred union with Michael, right? And I told you I was going to tell you about Haylel too, right? Okay, yeah, we're going to go there today. We're going to go there. I'm trying to like go back in time because I don't ever go to the past anymore. So it's like when I do, it's weird, right? Like going back. And maybe I should have wrote all this shit down, but I didn't. I did a recording like this before, but it was all messed up. So I hope I don't get this one messed up too. Like I was all over the place because like I said, I don't go to the past a lot. So when I do, I'm a little like, I get lost. You know what I mean? So bear with me here. And this subject is it's something I don't really want to talk about, but I feel like it's important that I do talk about it, and so people understand how all of this happened with bringing Mikhaylel out of his slumber, right? Okay. So this is going to be really interesting for you guys. You guys are going to be like, wow, this is crazy. That's what I was thinking when it was happening too. So now, like I said, I immediately bonded with Michael. Like immediately. It was like you falling in love at first sight type thing, right? Which is funny because I did the same thing with my twin A. I fell in love with him at first sight. So it was like the same thing, right? And it's funny that like even he was surprised that he, fell in love with me at first sight. Same thing, right? I'm not talking about twin A. I don't know he may have. I don't know. But I'm talking about Michael right now. Okay. So, excuse me. I was spending a lot of time with Michael, right? And he said, he's like, he told me basically that I was going to have to spend time with Haylel as well, get to know him. I have to get to know him because I already know him out of here. Like, he is a part of me, just like Michael is, right? He is the same being, right? but it's just it's just, you know, a little bit, there's a little difference there. It's like it's in his polarity, right? The dualities aspects are a little bit stronger there, right? So this is just really awkward to talk about, you guys. I feel like really awkward right here, really uncomfortable. But I didn't feel uncomfortable in those moments. I want you guys to know that they weren't like, you know, pushing this on me or anything. I felt like I said, like you feel like wow when you're here, but then like I would be at that level where I was like, I felt more normal than I ever have before, right? When I'm with these guys, right? Because they are me, right? They're just another aspect of myself, right? So the days I spent with Haylel, he's a lot of fun, right? He's I'm not saying Michael is not fun, but Haylel's a little bit more sarcastic, a little bit more like like he'll go dark. You know what I mean? He'll be like saying some really dark jokes. You know what I mean? The sarcasm, like I said a second ago, is like so damn sarcastic, right? And he'll push you to your limits, like but he and it's so funny. I remember one day he tried to get me, like he tried to put fear in me. He was basically testing me to see how strong I was, and he was showing me all these scary different scary like beings, right? He would become like a scary being and then scream at me as that scary being, right? And to see if I would flinch away or be scared, right? And he went through a lot of them, and this is in the beginning when I just, you know, started dealing with them, merging with them, whatever you want to call it. And nothing made me scared, like nothing made me flinch. And he's like, I'm impressed. You know what I mean? He's like, I'm very impressed. He's like, most humans would have run away. And you're just like, yeah, and you know what I mean? With my hand on my hip and everything, right? Oh, and I do want to tell you guys, like, the boys, like all their brothers and the sisters, like together, like when I'm outside in the beginning, they were always putting on these show for me. It was so funny. They're fucking hilarious, right? Like I would have music playing on my phone and they would be like dancing and doing these like fucking amazing dancers. Like I wish I could dance like that. You know what I mean? But they can dance. Like if they see a dance on the television, right? They can reenact it perfectly. Do you know what I mean? So that's why, you know, that's how they can do that. They can be the best dancers in the world, right? Because they program themselves to be the best, you know what I mean? Right? They can manifest that, right? So it's like they could do like, I think it was it Haylel or Michael? Or it might have been both of them. They were like doing the moonwalk, like on my roof, like, you know what I mean? Like shit like that, like so fucking funny. And then like they would like wait till the part in the song that's like the bass drops or the part where there's like a boom, and that's when they would like either fly up or fly down or do a flip. Do you know what I mean? It was so funny. Or when they would all dance together. This like it's like it was what is that called? Damn it. I hate that I can't think of words all of a sudden. Again, I hate that. It's like I can't think of like simple words. Choreographed. Okay. It was like it's as if they choreographed this big dance routine, but they didn't. They just do it on the spot telepathically. They can go, okay, let's do this. And it's like, boom, done, right? And they can do like it was like if they had spent months and months and months on this choreography, but they were able to shoot it out within a second, right? And like I was like, I was sitting there on my deck thinking, watching these archangels, all the archangels, right? All the boys, they did this dance for me. And it's like they were performing. And I was like, I wish I could record this. I wish there was a fucking special camera that could record spirits or, you know what I mean? Like, I was like looking to my left, looking to my right, like, I wish people could see this right now with me. Like, this is the coolest fucking day of my life. The archangels are dancing for me right now. And they're really good at it, right? And they're hilarious, right? And like they would like I said, if the bass drops or the drums would, you know, go faster and faster, they would like go in line with that beat, right? Boom, no, 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 no. Like if it was like boom, 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 that last boom, they would all flip like up or fly up or do, you know what I'm saying? They've done this numerous times, different songs, and every time they don't disappoint. Like I'm just left there with my jaw wide open, just like, and laughing my ass off, right? Or you know what else is a really funny thing they like to do? Is they like to go really small and then really big. This fuck with me, you know, like I'll be sitting there and they'll be like regular, like my size, right? Well, like human, right? And then they'll just like Haylel and Michael are standing right in front of me, and then all of a sudden they would just start making themselves bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, you know, until they're like humongous giants. You know what I mean? Like where their shoe is as big as my house. Do you know what I mean? Like. I'm like, all right, come back down here. Stop that. You know? And they would like even do that and during songs. Like that song that I was always talking about, like up, down, right? That song again. Okay. That comes up a lot lately. Well, since this. Like they would do that. They would go up, down, up, you know, really big and then really small. But as that song sang that, and I'm like, you guys are too much. You guys are too much. How funny is that, right? As that song goes up, down, they would, like I said, they would go big and then go small and then go big and go small during that line. I'm like, you guys are too much. You guys are too much, you know? Or they would also, you know, use their wings to dance. Like they would, like at a big boom part of the song, like their wings would just come out like, right? The wings. Excuse me. I mean, how funny is that? Or at like the end of the song, when the song like ends with a big bang, they would their wings would come out, right? Like so it's part of the show, right? Oh my gosh. It is. They are the funniest beings ever. And then I was like, of course they are, right? They're us, and we're fucking silly and we're goofballs, right? So imagine if we had powers, we would be like that, right? And it just makes me laugh. I just love that we don't lose our sense of humor when we ascend, right? We are actually more goofballish then than we are now, right? Because they're fucking goofballs. They are such goofballs. Like sometimes I have to tell them to, you know, hey, let's act right now. Let's stop goofing off. You know what I mean? It's crazy how it goes back and forth, right? Well, with Haylel for sure. So, now since Michael and Haylel are twin brothers, they would appear to me as, you know, two different beings. Like, Haylel chose to show me himself as Ian Somerhalder. However they say that last name. I don't know if I'm said it correct. Somerhalder or whatever, from the Vampire Diaries, right? And he would even make a joke. He would call Michael Stefan. He'd be like, Stefan, you know? I just find it funny. And, you know, of course, that's the Vampire Diaries, right? So it's like, he likes to keep it light, like a joke. Like, even though it's not, like, that he may have been pretty dark. There's dark aspects of himself, right? But he'll then turn around and call himself a vampire. Like, do you know what I mean? To lighten up the mood, to say, don't forget that this is just an illusion. It's all fake. It's fake. It's an illusion. You know, have fun with it. Yeah, we went dark, and we'll even make fun of that darkness, right? Just to lighten up the mood of being stuck in this hell, right? I don't know. I love their personalities, and they're they're very much the same, but they're very much different too, right? So, Haylel was more of a best friend to me. Like, no, don't get me wrong. He was my lover as well. Oh boy. But, I don't know how to say this. Like, I don't know if I was more open with Haylel than Michael. Like, I don't know. I'm just realizing this right now as I speak this. I'm trying to, like, I could open up more to Haylel. It's weird, isn't it? That's so weird. Oh, Mikhaylel is looking at me weird now. Okay. Well, he's both of them, so it doesn't matter. So, like, Haylel, like, I could open up more to him, right? Very, like a best friend, right? a best friend that you love, that you make love to and all that. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm trying to remember how this went. So, yes. So you're realizing now that I had sacred union with Haylel as well. Yes. And I did. Yes. That's what I'm going to get into here. I'm trying to remember if when we did it the first time, it was Michael there or not. I can't remember. I'm trying to... Yes, we've had 3 ways. Yes. Yes. Yes, I know. I know. Some of you are probably like, what? Oh, shit. Damn. Right? But yes. 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 And it was... Most people would be like, oh, you're so lucky. Yeah, that's fucking hot. But it wasn't like that. I was uncomfortable, you know? In the beginning, at first I was uncomfortable. Okay? So I think if I'm remembering correctly, when I came into sacred union with Haylel for the first time, Michael was a part of it too. So it was like, we were on the floor too. It was like, sitting on the floor, sitting straight up like you would in tantric sex, right? So I feel really awkward talking about this, but Michael was like saying you need to get this out because other people are going to go through stuff, you know. Okay. So, I believe I started with Michael, right? Like we were, I don't even actually like get into this. Like I was kissing Michael, right? And I was on his lap. We were kissing and everything. I can't believe I'm like talking about this like this right now. This is crazy. Michael's just go with it. Just like he did then. He's like, just go with it. Just go with it. Right? Just go with it. Just go with it. But he's like, what do you feel in your heart? You know, and the thing is, like, I would call in Source Creator, like, over and over, like, shielding me with the most highest light ever, right? And during this, like, during these sessions, these sacred unions, I never felt so much love in my entire life. Like, it was beautiful, and I enjoyed it very much, like, after we got started and things started moving. So, yeah. So I was on Michael's lap, kissing him, right? I can't get into the details. I just can't do it, Michael. I'm sorry. He's like, you don't have to get into the details, but you know, like I would be kissing Michael and Haylel would be doing some other things, right? Oh gosh. But this is like real love making, you guys. It's not just like sex for us. It was like real love making, yeah. And like I said, like once it started, I felt like home, right? Like it felt really good, you guys. It felt really good, right? But I did not like I just felt weird doing it with both of them at the same time. Like I don't know. It was like weird, right? But Michael at the time, he said, it has to be done. It has to be done. It has to be done. It was very important, apparently, right? And now I understand why, right? So, like, Michael would start, right? And then, I went from Michael's lap to Haylel's lap, right? Or like I would be on Haylel's lap, right, doing that, and then Michael would be kissing me at the same time, right? It was really like emerging, right, with the both of them though, right? It was pretty cool. Like, I think the first time when we did the 3-way, Haylel finished first, and then Michael finished second, right? I know. And then I think like the second time we did it, we did it outside. We did it. Remember those points of the pyramid in my backyard? One of the points on that pyramid, we had a 3-way there, outside in that spot. Okay. No, I think that's the one where Haylel finished first and Michael finished second. Okay, yeah. So the one when we did it out there, Haylel went first and Michael went second. But it's like we were going back and forth, but like I kept switching back and forth between them, but when it came down to the end, like it was like important that Haylel went first and then Michael went second in the finishing. I don't know why, but that's what it is. And I think the first time it was like that too. Okay, yeah, and then the second, yeah, we did it. We did it more than a few times. Do you hear that? I love you too. So the second, it like switched back and forth. Like if we were if it was a three-way, we would do it like the first time it was Michael finish last, and then the second Haylel would finish last, and then Michael would finish last, and then, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then it was also important that I come into sacred union with Haylel alone. So like, oh my god, I just remembered something. I'm gonna put it in here and find out if he remembers this. So yeah, there was times that like the days that I spent with Haylel, like all day with him, we would have sacred union on those nights, right? And Michael would like to watch sometimes, which I thought was interesting. I was like wouldn't most guys get jealous of that? But he's like, why would I be jealous if it's me, right? He's like, it's just me. I could, you know what I mean? I could see from his point of view if I wanted to. I could feel it from your point of view or his point of view if I wanted to, right? But I like to be the observer sometimes too, right? I like to watch sometimes too, right? It's like he's like, it's me making love to you, so sometimes it's nice to watch me making love to you, right? It's just weird. I was like, okay, well then. And it was really cute. Sometimes, like, if I would be with Michael one day and have sacred union with Michael, like, I would cuddle with Haylel after that, like, and he'd be with me while I was sleeping, right? And then the vice versa. Like, if I was in sacred union with Haylel and I spent the day with him, then Michael would come and cuddle with me while I slept, right? It was like some type of this merging was happening between the three of us, right? And it was very important that be done, that I become familiar with them again, right? Like, because they're me. I have to know them again, right? Become familiar with them. I don't even know what word to say with this, but you guys understand what I'm saying, I hope, right? You guys' minds probably being blown right now, right? You're probably like, holy shit, wow. But if you think about it, it makes sense, right? It makes sense. I had to merge with both of them. And then when that date came around, right? And it was that time of the month, that there was some type of magic or something in there with all of this, at the micro level, right? These fluids, right? They're magic, right? Don't ask me how it works. I have no idea. But these, the tarot card that kept coming up during that time was interdimensional sex, successful, like interdimensional sex, over and over, right? So I just find it interesting also that outside in those points of the pyramid, I had sex with, wow, I just came out and said it, huh? Wow. Yeah, well, I had sacred union with Michael out there in one of those other points of the pyramid, and then I had sex with sacred union with Haylel in another part of this pyramid, another point. And it's weird how when I guess I did a ritual to raise Mikhaylel from his slumber, I bled on those same spots where we had sacred unions, right? Isn't that interesting? This is just crazy. And now this is the same spot, right, where all of our brothers and sisters are coming through to be healed, right? It's just so, like, it's so weird. It's so weird. but it's so cool at the same time, right? Oh yeah, so what I wanted to bring up about my twin A, there was a couple times where like I would be in the middle of you know, and they tried this a few times. I don't know what they were trying to pull, but like I would be in the middle of making love to Michael, and they would try to pull a switcheroo. They would put my twin A there, and I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Right? Like, no. You're not just going to pull, you're not going to try to pull a fast one on me. Like, I don't know what you're trying to do here, but, you know, I was really upset with him at that time. Like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on, right? I've since, like, forgiven him, and since I understand now. But before, like, the first time I was like, no, you're not going to fucking do that, right? Not after what happened, all right? So, Michael's like, okay, it will never happen again, right? And we'll ask you next time or whatever, right? Oh my gosh. But it did, you guys, towards the end there, he did come through, and I did allow it. I did allow him to be there, twin A. So, because he was a part of this merging as well, right? Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. And at that time I was like, I had forgiven him for being a greedy, you know, being a guy, you know, being a horny bitch, right? I'm just kidding. I love you. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I was upset because he was being greedy, and then I wasn't about to let him show up here after all my growth, you know. I was like, get the hell out. No, nice try though, guys. I do like appreciate that you tried. It's kind of funny, Michael's face, like when he tried, he like knew he was in trouble, like he knew. He's like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that, right? But yeah, that did happen later on, and I did allow it, so he was there, but I didn't let him finish. Because like, no, you gotta come back, Michael. So I thought that was really interesting. I'm just so curious if twin A remembers any, or is conscious of any of this. Like, does he, you know? I'm starting to think he is, and he's just, you know, I don't know. It's just weird. So, I think I'm gonna stop with story time for now, because you guys, there's a lot more, and I don't know, how long is this video already? Hold on, let me see. Okay, I'm at 27. Okay, so really quick, I want to talk about but this isn't another video, but I just want to bring it up really quick, because I'm sure some of you guys are wondering who that Cobra was in the car, the one that Mikhaylel made the car not work, right? Because I had to heal this masculine that was a mess. This poor ragged, he was like so ragged. I felt bad. Like I said, I pitied him, and I don't mean to sound mean, but it looks like he was had been out all night, like I said. So I'm gonna put you on the spot here, buddy. Ryan, you were in my car. You came in as a cobra, and you were hissing at me, like almost trying to attack me. Like your fangs were out, and you were just like, I'm like, why are you coming in my car and hissing at me? Like, if you're coming here to heal, but like, it's like it was like he could not control himself, right? I felt so bad. Like he was, like not wanting to attack, but he could not attack, or if that makes sense, right? He could not attack. And it was like he would go forward and then like go forward to like bite me or something, but then like he would pull himself back where he was like hitting the back, like the car. He kept like banging his big ass snake self into my car, like bang, right? And it's like, all right, let me heal you quick before you fucking beat yourself up, you know? Excuse me. So I'm just very curious, Ryan, if you have any memory of this happening. I need to know if you have memory of this. Okay, because it was you who got in my car. You were a snake, you're a black cobra, right? And I healed you, and then you turned into you, and I saw you. and you looked really ragged, like you had been out in the night, hunting or something, like like I said, the werewolf thing. Like you looked like you were beat up. You had blood, like blood on yourself, and your hair was all raggedy. And you look dirty, and you know what I mean. And you were just staring at me, and your eyes were like glazed over a little bit, like I could tell, like it was probably an altar had taken over, right? But when you came back to you, it was like you came back, and you were like, whoa, where am I, right? What the fuck is this? Where am I? Who am I? What's it? What is? You were just staring at me like with this look of shock, right? And you just were sitting there, and you couldn't move, and you were just, But then it's like, okay, you need to go. And then Mikhaylel, I guess took you, and I don't know what he did with you, but I'm curious to know, do you remember any of this? Comment down below, please. I know you listen to every video I put up. Do you remember any of this, or did you have a dream about something like this? About slithering around? Right? And you guys, I'm curious, any of you that are listening to this, do you remember any of this stuff? Does anybody remember anything? Right? I need to know. And you know what else I'm very curious about, which is true, is these people that are showing up as snakes, these black cobras. I want to know if you're reading the script. Yeah? I want to know if you're reading the script every day. And is that what's opened the door for you to heal? Right? You stated your sovereignty. And then I think Mikhaylel is sending you to me so I can heal you, right? Because you are allowing that to happen now. I'm just very curious if you're reading that script. Because I think, if I have to be honest, I think you guys are. And I think that's why you are healing. And that's why I healed you. And that's why you're going to continue to be healed by the archangels and the seraphim, right? They're going to continue to work with you as long as you're stating your sovereignty, right? Because just because you're not a fucking cobra anymore doesn't mean that that doesn't mean that you're done. You still have a lot of work to do. So you have to keep doing that. Keep shielding yourself, right? Keep stating that sovereignty every day. Okay? Even if you take a nap, please keep doing it. Mikhaylel is really screaming in my ear right now about that. The work is not done. He keeps saying the work is not done. The work is not done. Keep stating that. You don't want them to get a hold of you again, do you? That's what he's saying. Keep doing the work. Don't celebrate quite yet, he's saying. I don't know what that means. Do not celebrate quite yet. Remember, that's when an enemy can attack. Do not celebrate quite yet. Yes, celebrate, right? But just keep your eyes open while you celebrate, yes? Okay. That was like Sophia and Mikhaylel together. That was interesting. All right, you guys, that's enough for now. And I do have a video coming up that's going to be, it was so awesome. Mikhaylel came through and talked for like a half an hour. And then Sophia came through and talked for half an hour. I'm going to have to break it up into 2 videos. But that was made a few days ago. But I have so much shit I'm trying to get out. You know how it is. So that's all I've got for you guys. I love you so much. Shields up, swords up. Let's get it!